Welcome to the second half of the year 2025. At the stock market, we are doing stock taking. We are looking into the period between January and June to assess the performance and, of course, to take our positions and, of course, to advise you who is listening to us about the market. Now, in the period under review, January to June 2025, the Nigerian stock market have been adjudged to have been the second best performing market in Africa. That's not news any longer. We already know that. But we are looking inward now to look at the comparative period of the year 2024. This year to end, January to June, was 16.57% gain year to end. That was a moderate performance if we compare it to the same period in 2024. In 2024, for the same period, the earning was 33.81%. That's why you can understand why we say it's a moderate performance. But in spite of that, there were drivers, actually. There were the ones that pushed it, and of course, the ones that dragged it down to come to this. We are interested this day on the ones that pushed the market up. And we have chosen 10 of the best performing stocks in the market in the first half of the year. So we are going to look at the 10 best performing stocks in the Nigerian Stock Exchange this year. Now, again, we have done our research to find out why were they the best performing of all the stocks in the market. Why do we single them out? Why are they shining out like no other? Number one reason is performance. A lot of them perform pretty well in terms of their results. First quarter result, final result of 2024, and then the first quarter result. As we drive into the second quarter before the result even came out later, we have already seen the direction they are heading. That's number one. Of course, there was this market sentiment. Market sentiment drives the market. Of course, it's always backed up by market hearsay. We have information. That's why we insist that everyone that must come to the market to be quoted must be ready to dance naked. That's our language in the market. So we expect them to supply us with information. We drive the market price is driven by information. So sentiment was there, market hearsay was there. The other reason there was sector rotation. People, as we build portfolio, we take from different sectors. If we must visit a sector, the sentiment of price and performance is downplayed, or we needed to build a sector that is enduring. So these are some of the reasons why they moved on. But most of them that really gained performed pretty well. Now, we are going to take it in descending order. That's why you must listen and hear till the last one and see the best performing. So we take it from the last. The last in the 10th one in this order is SCOA. SCOA appreciated year to end by 161.65%. 161.65%. It opened at 2 naira 6 kobo and closed at 5 naira 40 kobo in the course of the period under review. Haven't had SCOA. SCOA did pretty well, appreciated by far. 100 and something percent appreciation is definitely not a small one. The second one in that order was Champion Breweries. Champion Breweries appreciated by 162.47%. 162.47% between January and June. These are good money being made. So when we ask you to come to the market, we know what we are saying. Can you imagine that you put in 100 naira and you have additional 162 naira in a period of 6 months? I'm not sure there are many investments that can turn this up. That's the number 9. The 8th in that order is Presco PLC. Presco has very strong fundamentals. Presco in that industry also has Okomu, but Presco outperformed Okomu in this season. Presco appreciated by 168.42%, a gain of 168.42% within the period under review. This stock opened at 475 naira per unit and closed at 1,275. Some good money is made there. So Presco is the number 8 in that order. Please stay till you hear the number 1. You will marvel at the number 1. It's a little known stock. Not many people even recognize it as in the stock market. So you will hear number 1. The number 7 is Fissin Pharmaceutical. Fissin had been doing well ever since they were quoted, and they are still doing well. Fissin opened at 15 naira 75 kobo and closed at whopping 44 naira. That's a very good gain, and that is a good stock. For the period, people made money investing in Fissin. The number 6 is Nimet Pharmaceuticals. Nimet appreciated by 185% during the period under review. 185% during the period under review. That is from January to June 2025. Number 5 in that order is Smart Products. Smart Product gained 200% during the period under review. Smart Product is a low cap stock, opening at 20 kobo per unit, closing at 60 kobo per unit. So if you're looking for a low cap stock that gains, Smart Products was one of them. In the period under review, 200% gain is not a small money. So Smart Product number 5. The number 4 in that order is Vitafoam. Vitafoam, the company made an appreciation of 222% year to end. 222%. Vitafoam opened at 23 naira 30 kobo per unit and ended up at 74 naira per unit. Fine gaining. 222% gain is not small thing. If you invest and you have that gain, you should be smiling to the bank. Number 3 is TIP. TIP is also called Initiates. Initiates gained 230% during the period under review. Initiates opened at 2 naira 50 kobo per unit and closed at 8 naira 25 kobo per unit. That's a beautiful gain. 230%, whopping 230% was what Initiates gained. I hope you're listening. The number 2 in that order is Honeywell Flour Mill. Honeywell appreciated by 241.3%. 241.3%. Honeywell Flour Mill. It opened at 6 naira 75 kobo per unit and closed at a whopping 21 naira 50 kobo per unit. Honeywell Flour Mill appreciation of 241%, 241.3%. Would you like to listen to the last, the best, and the champion of this season is Bitter Glass. Bitter Glass. Bitter Glass appreciated by 414.6%. 414.6%. That's what somebody who put his money there made within 6 months, year to end. Eventually, it closed at 334 naira per unit. So this is the performance report card, as they would say in our primary school days. This is the report card of the stocks in the market, 10 best performing stocks in the Nigerian stock market for the period ended 30th June 2025 for the 6 months period. It's been a beautiful time. These stocks outperformed the order, and 10 we chose, and these 10 are the top performers. We will still keep you informed. That's what we promise you. Keep on listening to Broadcast Radio. Like, share us, follow us for updates. Thank you.